Well, gentlemen, it's that time of year. The draft is over. It's time for my hot take, of course, the annual Zach draft review. I know, I know. You're all excited. You can't wait to see what my rankings reveal. Um, First of all, let me say that I continue to impress myself with every draft that we do. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So this year, I kind of wanted to do a little something different. I know that in the past I've compared you to animals. I've compared you to other things as well. This year, I wanted to try to compare you as best as I could to some of the finer foods that we have in life. So without further ado, let's go over my rankings. First, let's start with number one, and then work our way down. Number one, we have... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Is that right? Oh, yeah. We have me, the franchise. You ever had a really good steak? I mean, a really good one. This team has ribeye written all over it. A great quarterback, a great tight end, great running backs, and decent receivers. The franchise is that sweet and savory taste that you're waiting for. A shoo-in for the championship game. At number two, we have Super Bowl skins. Mr. Farrar. You know, there's no substitute for a sweet piece of chocolate. Mr. Farrar actually put a decent squad together this year. This team is definitely top three by the end of the year for sure. Number three. Wait a minute. Super Bowl Giants? I can't even believe I'm saying this. No, really. I can't believe I'm saying this. This team is like a nice slice of New York-style pizza. Everyone likes pizza, and everyone should like this team. His running backs, a little questionable, but he can overcome because he's got the GOAT. This team goes as the GOAT goes. Definitely top four for sure. Coming in at number four, we have Peanut Butter Sucks. I know what you're thinking. Peanut butter, right? I have to compare this team to peanut butter. I mean, it's only logical, right? Hell no. This team is like ice cream. Ice cream has tons of great flavors, tons of new flavors that they always come out with. Much like this team. It's got a lot of new players, a lot of young talent. I like how he put this squad together, actually. I gave him some shit in the draft, but he actually put together a decent squad when it was all said and done. Now, do I think this team will melt in the playoffs? Absolutely I do. Mainly just because this guy is still a major tool bag. Number five, Cleveland Steamers. I feel like Steamers is like French fries. You know, nothing like hot French fries right out of the fryer, right? The problem is, they tend to burn you if you aren't too careful. Nothing overly impresses me here. It's just okay all around. Except your wide receivers. They, by far, are the worst in the league. The worst. And that's saying something because someone in this league used a keeper on Stephon Diggs. And you still have the worst. Number six, McNasty McNabb. You know, Demuth continues to impress me with how horrible someone can draft year after year. Even with the best receivers in the league, the best, by far, he's got Dez Bryant, Julio Jones, Demaryius Thomas. This team, I feel like, is like a cheeseburger. Rarely done the exact way you want it. This team is going to fluctuate way too much. In my estimation, it's going to be more rare and well done than right in that middle. Number 7, circle the wagons. Hey, hey, this team's gonna suck. This team's gonna suck. Dun, 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 dun. Joe's team makes me want to puke. Like Demuth, he's relying on his wide receivers to carry him. I'd say he's kind of like salmon. Like a burger, hard to get perfect, either overdone or under, but mostly under. This has top 4 pick next year written all over it. Number 8, Oswego porn stars. You know, usually the porn stars are one of my favorites every year. While not one of the worst teams, there is no chance for playoffs here. It makes me think of bad sushi. You always want to, you always have to spew right after you have it. Confucius say, you fucked. Number 9. And now we come to the bottom 2. Sportin' Woodies. This team is, I feel like this team is like hummus. Dull, boring, and tasteless. This is a disaster in the world of dipping sauces. I mean, to me, only queers eat hummus. Something tells me Farrar has a ton of this shit in his fridge. Top 2 pick next year for sure. And now we come to number 10. Nice. The grossest, hairiest piece of moldy ass bread you can think of. This isn't even edible. This team, you can't do anything with this team. I feel like if I had a choice between being a vegetarian the rest of my life or manning this fantasy team, I would just choose the revolver in my hand to shoot my other hand off. That way the computer could at least auto-draft a better team than Ace put together. Number 1 pick next year for sure. And now we come to our playoff predictions. The top 6 seeds. Franchise, Super Bowl Skins, Super Bowl Giants, Peanut Butter Sucks, Cleveland Steamers, McNasty McNabb. First round, the Giants take McNabb, Peanut Butter Sucks takes the Steamers. Then the semifinals, we have the 2 Super Bowl teams. I think the Skins have an edge here. And we have the grudge match between the franchise and Peanut Butter Sucks. Obviously, I think you know where I'm going here. So the championship. Super Bowl Skins versus the franchise. Drew Brees versus Aaron Rodgers. Probably the 2 best quarterbacks in the league. It's no surprise that they were going to meet in the championship. You know, I gotta say, I'm a humble guy. And I know when to admit defeat. And that's why I think that this year, I'm going to win by only 1 point. But I'm still going to win. I guess I'll probably see you guys next week when I score the most points. Good luck, guys. Except for Peanut Butter Sucks. Later.